Hey folks, Keith here again. Just wanted to show you guys my boat rack I just finished building with my buddy Jack. So what we have here is a old trampoline that was blown apart from a hurricane that came through our area a few years ago. Anyways, you can see these curved pieces on the trampoline fit perfectly on the front rack of my bike. And we ended up cutting off the tops, of course, because they were too long. We wanted the correct height. If you notice here, we have this curved piece underneath. Just kind of curves around, goes back, and we bolted all this in. Cut off the bolts with a grinder and peened them over. Keep from being sharp. Did the same thing on this side. Put some eye bolts in here. Ran out of steel, so I ended up putting in a piece of conduit here, both sides. But it's great because just put all the eye bolts down through it, which is going to be good for tie downs and stuff. And I filled it up with foam, expanding foam, which is great because it keeps it from rattling, which is what it was doing even when the bike was idling. So in the back, same sort of idea. The curved piece fit perfectly on my rack. I have a Kimpex double bumper rack, really heavy duty, which is perfect. So what we did was we drilled down through it, put eye bolts underneath for tie-ons, just for added extra stuff and whatnot. So the eye bolts work great. We drill through the rack, through the steel. As you can see, the welds here, a little bit rusty, but they're okay because this steel is all galvanized, which is great. And what we did was we put pins in. So we have 4 pins, one on every corner. And we bent the piece for rigidity here and put pins in both sides on my old footrests because my back seat is no longer with me. I have a trunk here instead, and enough room again for my gas can in between. So up above, everything worked out perfectly, all bolted together. Curved pieces on the front and back, 2 pieces on the sides. And we just finished this today for side-to-side rigidity. Single bolt in the middle. And permanent bolting up here. So to take the whole thing off is 6 pins and 1 bolt. And the whole rack will come off the bike very easily. Beauty about this, without the canoe on, I can take the whole bike and drive it right into my shed, which has a garage door. So it's perfect. We've already used it once, but these 2 pieces we put on today, the cross members here that go on the V shape here, so that we had a little bit more strength side to side. Anyway, I hope you guys like it. It's just an idea I had and threw it together, and it worked great. All I do is buy the hardware. Cost me about $35–40 worth of hardware, washers, bolts, 3/4 inch bolts, and nuts, and a couple eye bolts, or sorry, 3/8. Anyway, it all worked good. Hope you enjoy it. Give you some ideas. Take her easy.